Good morning to each and every one of you. That wasn't bad for 8:30 in the morning. Kudos. Today is Tuesday, June 24th. Can anybody tell me what today is? Not the date, but like what are we thinking about? What are we celebrating today?
Air conditioning.
Air conditioning. All right. All right.
I think it's like halfway to Christmas.
Halfway to Christmas. Okay. All right. Before I tell you what today is, I want to say that what I'd like to talk with you about today is something that applies to you whether you are an owner of a company, whether you're leading a team, or whether you're just a sales rep, because it's one of the most significant communication faux pas that I see across the spectrum. And usually it's done with the very best of intentions and with the very worst of results. Today, on June 24th, if you were listening to the same radio station I was on the way in, you know that today is officially National UFO Day. But it is also National Patch Day, National Take Back Lunch Day, National Praline Day, National Upcycling Day, International St. John the Baptist Day, and International Fairy Day. And you didn't get any of them. It's like y'all aren't even informed. I'm going to guess yesterday, or at least Google didn't give me that on the list. Now, what am I talking about? What is the faux pas? Well, the faux pas is when we're talking to somebody, specifically I'm thinking team members, but again, it applies whether you're talking to your children, you're talking to coworkers, or you're just talking to a customer, and we ask a question that we think is relevant and that everybody should know. Come on in. But they have no idea. And really what it is, it's a question with a right answer that we're expecting, and we're putting them on the spot by accident. Instead of an open-ended question like, what are you thankful for today? HVAC. That gives them, that allows them to participate and allows them to say just whatever's on their mind, we have this singular answer we're looking for, and we really think they're gonna get it. What's today? I don't know, and you have a couple of brave people that'll be like halfway to Christmas Day? But as a rule, there's this reluctance, there's this hesitancy to get engaged, and the main reason for that is because we have taken this accidental step with the best of intentions. We're trying to connect with somebody, but by accident what we've done is we've actually projected and assumed that what's natural, normal, and common to us is going to be the same for everybody else. And that's not fair in conversation, but it's also detrimental to building rapport with your clients, to building a relationship with your team, because what happens is they're like, And I talked to somebody that taught a class probably 2 or 3 weeks ago, and they asked me this. They said, what did you think? And I said, I thought you did a great job. I said, but there was like 3 times where you asked a question, and there was a very definitive right answer you were looking for, and nobody knew exactly what that right answer was. I said, there was one time where I wanted to help. I took myself off mute. I was ready to answer you, but I had no idea what you were looking for. And sometimes, again, we do that. We do it with the best of intentions. But a leadership tip for today is when you're having conversations, specifically I'm thinking in leadership contexts, but again, this applies really across the board. Ask open-ended questions instead of closed questions so that the dialogue can be stimulated and people don't get put on the defensive because I'm gonna look stupid if I give the wrong answer. And that is your today's leadership moment.
Very good.
Thank you all.